Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. Golden Boy and Benson here, bringing you Xfinity going up against Killerfish. Xfinity up in this series 2-0. Blitz on Freight coming up now. And Ben, I mean, are we going to see a 3-0 here from Xfinity?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That confident?
No.
Okay.
You just asked. I said yes.
Okay. Well, I understand. In that last game, I believe was it was 6-2. If I'm correct, on in favor of Xfinity on that one. Could be wrong, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into the action here and Blitz. This is going to be intense because I'm expecting a fast and furious map here, and I'm expecting Killerfish to really just bring that individual skill to the table. Again, Blitz for me, it's always like a toss-up. It's like whoever just gets that hot hand and starts to communicate it and move well and close those lanes, they're able to just roll on the other team.
Nothing out of the blue just yet.
Except for this one guy flanking.
Well, Doubt's going to have to go big, but
never mind.
I had faith.
Which he does.
Black.
As per the usual. So
Mud Dog's making moves, though.
Yeah, Mud Dog is making moves. Let's go ahead and hop over to Mud Dog of Xfinity as he's going to be in the middle. He has two players pushing up behind him. We'll have a little bit of support, but look at that one player by the crates. That is going to be Has Broken. We'll keep that arrow highlighted to see what he's going to do.
It's a cap.
Yeah, no, it may not be a cap.
It's a cap.
Yes, nope, not a cap. Not a cap.
God, Sin just turned on him.
He ends up taking him out there. That was going to be a lovely play, but it seems like Doubt and crew are going to be pushing in. Croster now, he's going to find a player inside, and he's going to have Sin in there as well to give him support. His teammate's going to move in there for the cap. That is going to be first blood as far as caps are concerned in favor of Xfinity, as Doubt is going to be there for that first pick. Now look at what Sin's doing as he pushes out. The other teams are going to be spawning over by the back lumber, but instead he gets dropped, and that could have been a potentially very bad situation. But Akon with a knife there on Crow.
That back lumber spot, so important. You're going to see you're going to see both teams really fight for that on the Xfinity side. It's crucial. If you control that, you really do have a great chance of racking up some serious relays, getting a big lead generated. You see all the teams really fight for it, and that's what Crow's going to try and maneuver his way around now, all the way around the outside. Blocks of spawn trap, everything, but Has Broken. Managed to pick him up that time.
Yeah, he did, and there's no one for the Killerfish squad. Oh, they actually do get a cap there, so it seems like Has Broken in the crew. Thanks to Theros, managed to put one on the board. Has Broken pushing up. He's going to get stuck by that low wall, though, and he's going to move in. That's going to be a clear road, and it is going to be 2-2 in the count, as he will have no one to worry about here over by their goal, and it seems like he has teammates in a great position to be able to make some caps happen. That's going to be a third cap there, 3-2 now. And the last guy lingering around that was going to be Theros gets picked off, but the damage has certainly been done, Benson.
Yeah, that was really good play coming in from the Killerfish lineup, to be fair. You got Theros and Has Broken and also Black with a cap to their name, and they're putting the pressure back on, and they could actually go ahead and get a couple more caps here.
Whoa.
A couple of players go down, but big two-piece there from Akon. That's going to give them a two-cap lead, and no one from Xfinity really breaking out, but one player who's pushing down that left-hand side, and
that's
unless
going to be Croster.
Black gets this kill.
That's going to be Croster. Let's hop on board with him. He's going to find one player, able to get that one. Expect someone around the corner. Oh! And he's going to be there to meet him. And Croster had a good idea that he slid in with that knife, hoping to see if he could hit him. And it was so close, but it did not happen. Close, but no cigar. As we'll go back over to Croster, who's working the red side, hopefully trying to push up here and get aggressive. But, man, what a matchup that we have here, Benson. 4-3. Killerfish answered back with some easy caps there against Xfinity because they had full control of their base.
Now, this could be crucial. I think a player is going to spawn in just as he goes through the door, but he gets the cap.
Tying it up.
Nice stuff coming in from this Xfinity lineup. Again, a couple of players down as well. One more player. This is going to be Mud Dog. He's in a great position. He's actually in between a couple of players. Can he get the kill? Not going to happen.
No,
Akon with a big defensive hold there. As actually a lot of players from Xfinity go down. So now Doubt just pull this out to his teammates. Nice play, shutting down Has Broken. One more play, rushing towards his portal. Is he going to get the cap? Yes, he is. And Killerfish go back into the lead.
Yeah, back into this one. Here we go. Mud Dog is going to get taken out, though, but he is going to have a teammate for support. That will be Sin. Sin had an amazing run in that Search and Destroy matchup. This time looking for Sin to step it up here. Of course, I feel like all four of these players can just go off at any point in time. You know, Sin, like I said, is really coming to his own, in my opinion, as a, you know, with various roles. I feel like this team is just very versatile, which is something that, you know, you really need to have. You have to have that diversity in your approach. But let's see what we got. So Doubt pushing up in the middle here. There is going to be one more player. Sin being a nuisance in the back by Lumber. He's going to go for the cap right away because he knows he has that clear opening. 5 to 5, 26 seconds left on the clock. As they got another cap. No other cap just yet. No one's in a position to make anything happen, but Sin has to go massive here. Door's going to be open, finds one. Sees that that other player's going to come around the corner. He's going to have only 3 bullets remaining, but goes for the reload right away. He is going to get dropped, though. They need players on the defense. Mud Dog finds one, gets hit markers, and he might be able to get it, and yes, he does. That is going to be, just a little disappointing.
There's one player from Xfinity. Can he get the cap?
Oh, no, I switched too late there. That was actually Croster, but he is going to get stopped 6 to 5, and 1 point lead for Killerfish.
Fragile 1 point could definitely change. However, you've got to give them some big props there. They managed to come straight back into that game, and it looked as if straight off the bat, Xfinity were going to be in control, and then a fantastic play. Some great relaying coming in from Killerfish, and they brought themselves straight back into the lead. And
right at the start of the game, too. Right at the start of the game, which is very surprising. I expected Xfinity to be able to at least stop that first relay, but they just could not. So now we have Sin on your screen as he went, he had some pretty good plays there to start things off, but I kind of jinxed him. Crozier here on your screen. He's going to be able to find one. That's going to be a kill. 2 down right now. 3 down.
One play's already pushed through that.
That's right, and that's going to be Black. Black does manage to get that cap, and that's going to make a 2-point lead and something. Oh, scratch that 1 point now as you got the boys over in Xfinity answering right back.
Nice place from Black, actually, as well on the defensive side. He got that cap, immediately had to do work defensively. Managed to pick up a couple of kills there, to his credit. Still a 1 point lead. Oh, that's nice. Being very patient. There is one play, though, and that's going to be a level game. Now, what plays can Black make? Absolutely none. He's going to get shut down. Nice play coming from Crow.
Yeah, taking a look here at Killerfish and what they're trying to do, obviously get at least 2 kills in the mid and then be able to push up and establish that mid control. But against that patience that we saw from Black earlier, Theros doing the exact same thing.
You got to check that corner.
Yeah.
You just have to check that corner. I don't understand. Too many people just run straight through that door.
2 times that an Xfinity player has died from there, they got to at least call that one out. But with that said, Xfinity able to make a cap happen, thus taking the lead again. They had it at the beginning, and then Killerfish were just able to just come back. And for some odd reason, Xfinity just could not find a way to get inside. I mean, great defense on the part.
Oh,
Black just couldn't do it there, as Has Broken gets stopped too. But you know what? There was a score, and we are going to be 8 to 8 there, courtesy, I believe, of Theros, who ended up picking that goal up.
That was beautiful defensive plays, but just not enough. Got pipped right at the very end. And you see Black just doing work right now defensively. However, another point does get scored. That was by Xfinity, so they are back in the lead. Just a fragile 1 point differential. And I'm looking to see if anyone can try and break through. There's a gunfight on the left-hand side. That's won by Xfinity. So Black's going to have to stay for the mid-map control. One player has snuck all the way through, though. He is currently up top. That gunfight is going to be won by Croster. That was actually Has Broken trying to make those plays. And I love just how patient Killerfish are. Look at just how patient they are.
Yeah.
So good.
They're at 2 players looking at the same area, though, but they were covering each other's back, which is a great move from them. Black, though, is going to move in, able to find one. That's going to be Sin. He gets plugged, and there's going to be 1 player there. And now they have 2 members of Killerfish hanging out over by the goal here.
Oh, this is not good for Xfinity.
Yeah, this is not good for Xfinity.
Oh, but look, they broke through as well. This is battle of the relays now.
Yeah.
What Xfinity need to do is kill that 1 player. They need to kill that 1 player in Lumber. If they can get rid of him, then this is going to be fine because he's being very patient. The game plan here is wait for Xfinity to all push out and get an easy cap.
Well, that's going to be Has Broken. So
he's going to do it. He doesn't need to get the kill. All he needs to do is just wait. There we go. Perfect play.
Yep, there you go. And it's going to be tied 11 to 11 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. And it seems like Killerfish are going to be able to establish some kind of control in the middle. But you have that
There's
one
player again.
Yeah, he is going to get stopped, though, and you see he gets picked up. That is going to be Theros. Has Broken is going to get dropped as well. Akon by himself, as he will be left to defend this one. He has 1 player in his sights, able to take out Crow, but not enough. Let's go ahead, hop on board with Xfinity as they do manage to get that goal. That's going to be 12 to 11 here, and it's still such a narrow point lead. 1 point pretty much. Sin is just so disgusting as he was able to find one and get the double, but he gets shut down. Doubt now on the move. That door gets close, so Doubt knows he has to change his trajectory, but he will have Croster there on the support, as well as Mud Dog manning the mid, so they know that they are going to have at least some eyes over there. 1 more player there. Croster with the double. Mud Dog's on the way in. This could be a triple here. Mud Dog's got to get this kill. He does manage to get it. Croster's going to be on the outside. Mud Dog gets that goal, making it a 1 minute and 14 seconds left, 13 to 11. And what do we have going on here?
Still have 1 more player from Xfinity waiting
to
being
get
a that
nuisance.
Cap. However, someone from Xfinity just completely checked the defensive aspect. And there's another player. There is 1 more player from Killerfish who's lying on that portal. This is to actually get back in towards the game, and he loses the
get him.
gunfight. He
Oh,
loses the
man.
gunfight just before. Huge hold coming in from Xfinity. They needed that. More caps coming in. They've extended their lead to 3. Last 50 seconds now. Muddog's still on your screen. He's roaring straight towards the Killerfish base. Kills coming in from Croaster, though, just as we expected to see from him. A fantastic game. More caps as well. That's going to be lead at 4. Still mathematically possible. If so, they need to cap it now. I personally cannot see it happen.
All right, well, I'm going to go and hop over to the boys in Xfinity, see what they can do. There's going to be one guy there, and yeah, I believe that is going to be game at that point. And my goodness, that is the thing about Xfinity, Benson. You know, at those final seconds, they just know how to turn it up and just it just really catch you off guard.
It's such a crucial thing to do. Too many teams can't finish. They
Yeah.
don't know how to finish games.
Yeah.
But Xfinity,
And if
they
you're
don't
that
have
team that can close out,
oh, you're going to run riot all day.
yeah, and there's a lot of teams that are going to that bracket play that have a problem closing out. They have a problem closing out the game, you know, and just trying to finish out the half. But there you go, Xfinity taking that win, 17-13. And, of course, I got to say, Xfinity just impressed the crap out of me at the last minute of the game.
Big hold from them. Just what we needed to see. And you got to say they look pretty good going into tomorrow's bracket.
That's right. So, Doubt, big performance out of him, 23 and 18. On the other side, though, has broken. He had some clutch plays. Overall, it was a great matchup. Doubt, though, was definitely the superstar there with a lot of caps there. 8 caps, as a matter of fact, for Xfinity. Any final thoughts before we close this out, Benson? Today's been insane. Australia. Today's been one of the more memorable days.
Both Australian teams
of international Call of Duty.
Of
Bioacid's over there. He's super excited.
That's the only thing I can say. You know, what are your thoughts? Australia. Both Australians finishing top of the group.
That's right.
Nobody called that.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and it's tough to call because we've never really seen it before. You know?
Animals.
We've never seen it before, but Triton T1 Daughters and Immunity definitely show up. Xfinity taking out TCM, which was, I mean, of course, people thought that Xfinity was going to lose that battle.
They did.
Xfinity loves being the underdogs. Now they're up 2-0 in their pool.
They pretty much guaranteed.
Or in their group.
They pretty much guaranteed themselves a
yeah.
show in tomorrow's bracket. But, I mean, anything could happen, I guess.
Anything can happen, and that's the cool part here about the Call of Duty Championships. Well, guys, that's going to do it here for us in LA for day 1 of the Call of Duty Championships presented by Xbox. It has been an absolute blast. I hope you had fun. I know we had a great time.
We survived an earthquake, too.
We survived an earthquake. It was awesome. So, guys, that's going to do it for us. Make sure you join us tomorrow morning again. Make sure you're following at MLG on Twitter, at Esports COD on Twitter, and me and Ben and Fwiz and Puckett and Brycey and Bioacid and Mr. X and Rel, Gandhi and Maven. Big shout out to all the casters for kicking absolute butt today. And a big thank you for all you guys for tuning in and sticking with us throughout the entire time. Once again, this is the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. It's been one heck of a show, and we'll see you tomorrow.